Hello again. This is L8N. True Jailbird Freeman. Tyra, you was going over your search warrant. And I want to point a few things out. Uh, Number one, the address doesn't necessarily have to be on there because it gives your case number. Case number has your address and all that other stuff. And shout out to D Rizzo. I was looking up and trying to find all the information when D Rizzo come out with his video on Truefreeman. And if you're not subscribed to him, go over there and subscribe to D Rizzo. And anyway, and go subscribe to Shitty Greg too. He's been showing all of Tyra's streams, and that way you can see where he was talking about it. And anyway, back to my end of it. Truefreeman. Also, you're supposed to be this legal scholar, and you're supposed to know all the laws pertaining to it. Now, and I'm sure somewhere in your court order it says that you cannot have guns of any kind of weapon that has explosives in it. You can't even have a bullet right now. But, you always want to brag about your legal scholar, and nobody can come close to your legal knowledge. So your legal mind should have also told you that if you are charged with a felony of any kind, you cannot have any kind of a gun on you, Mr. Scholar. And I also want to point out you've never seen anybody get out of jail that quick. Well, Mr. Scholar, I got arrested back when I was 18. They got me at like 11:30, and by 4 o'clock I was out of jail. Now, you wanting to take it and say that they dropped your charges in there? Now, I really find that hard to believe. Now, they might have taken and dropped the in possession of a firearm without a license and let you back out on your original bond. Now, I could see that happening. But to drop both of them? No, I don't think so. But we'll see on the 13th what they're going to do. And, and being that you brought up the bail bondsman is the reason why you're in this position. Again, I said it at the time. You cannot threaten a bail bondsman because he's an officer of the court. It's a federal offense. That's why you are charged with a federal charge, Mr. Scholar. But again, we will find out on the 13th. And The other thing, I agree with D. Rizzo too, that the other reason is because you're threatening an officer of the court. They want to know where every gun is that you own. Hence, that's why they wanted your videos of your 32 cameras. Remember, you were so proud of? And that nothing gets by you. Well, apparently, that's why they wanted all your videos, to see what the hell you've been doing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. On the outside, and on the inside of your house too? Really? You're that paranoid about people being in your house that you gotta have cameras in your house? Okay, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor? Is that where you got your idea from to have cameras in your house, was from Tommy? Because I know Tommy had cameras in his house because he said it. But you never did until now. So, but anyway, Mr. Legal Scholar, that should have known that being under indictment on federal charges that you can't have a gun. Oh, and I still want to point out the restraining order that, as far as I know, is still in effect. That I think I'm about the only one that talks about it. And that damn sure makes it that you can't have any guns either. Because even if they dropped everything else, that restraining order is still in effect. They never dropped that. So, but we'll find out on the 13th when you go to your hearing. And they either formally charge you or they drop everything, because that's where they drop it at. They just don't drop it in the jail. A judge has to officially drop it. So, anyway, just something to think about. Anyway, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and as always, leave a comment. This is L8N signing out.